I'm restarting. Okay, I'm restarting. Okay. Yeah, you just let me type restarted. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Internet in Italy is bad. Okay. Yeah. Internet in Italy is bad. So I gotta apologize. Okay. And let me know whether the visuals are good or not. If not, then we kill the whole thing. I turn it into a video. Okay. Yeah. Looks okay now. Okay. I don't know how long it will last. I got no control over the Wi-Fi here. Okay. I gotta apologize. Okay. I apologize. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate this. Okay. Yeah. I know a lot of you are very frustrated, and so am I. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yep. I switch. You know, I got three SIM cards. Three SIM cards. All don't work. Yes. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah. Visual and sound. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. Yeah. But I've got people who throw stones at me non-stop. So, yeah. Okay. Yes. So I apologize. I apologize. Okay. I apologize. Okay. I apologize. Yes. Jian-Ming, good to see you. Okay. You all know the drill. You all need to do what you need to do. Let me just restart because just now the visual was so bad. And apologize for, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, sorry, forget about idiots. Yeah, that's so funny. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Remember, right? Giving a like helps other people to watch it now. So I'm gonna freeze again. Is it freeze again? B, can you help me check? Working fine, right? Okay, okay, okay. All good, all good. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's go on, shall we? Okay. So B, help me. Okay. Okay, so today's topic is on a condo boom in JB, and I put the title as "Where Many See Risk, I See Opportunities." And before everybody throws stones and say that Malaysia property is a bad investment and things like that, blah 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 blah, and there's so much people against investing in Malaysia and things like that, blah blah blah. Blah. Hear me out first. A lot of people do not keep an open mind towards certain opportunities. As a result, they let certain things pass by. And today I will first highlight where are all the developments are coming up, and there's still more coming up. Just insane amount of condos are coming up. And more importantly, after that, I'll highlight first the risk, so that you guys get this done with talking about all the risks. Then I'll give you all the opportunities towards the later part of the video. How about that? Okay, just remember to continue to hit the like, and let's go. So right now, I'll run through you where are some of the condominiums coming. I don't think mine is a comprehensive list. This condominium is called JBCC. You have KLCC, JBCC. It's only 10 minutes away from Bukit Changa Station. Easy access to City Square, KSL, and a few schools. Schools, I don't know where these schools are. 2,000 over units freehold. And if you look at the price, okay, it ranges starting from 100 over thousand ringgit all the way to about 500,000 to 688,000 ringgit. Okay, so in my face, I think cover up all the other prices there. The 3-bedroom one is about 494 ringgit to 688,000 ringgit. The condominium looks very nice. I put the location here. You can see. So this is the City Square. It's here. It's quite near, very very near. Certainly much nearer than Austin Heights, where I stay. So the other one is called Sky Park Kepler. Okay, and the location is also very near, 1,000 over units, a condominium, and it's 5 km from Bukit Changa Station on a 10-minute drive. Okay, the location is somewhere near the waterfront. Very nice, and this is priced around, the one bedder is about 500,000 to 800,000, and then 3-bedder goes up to 1 million to 1.5 million ringgit. Okay, it works out to be per square feet about 100 and the max is about 2,000 per square foot. You can see it's not cheap anymore, not cheap anymore, and set to go up even more, right? So this condominium all look very nice. Location is most important, okay? And there's another one called SKS Pavilion Residence, okay? It's about a mile away from JBCC and the customs, and 25 minutes on foot to Jalan Wong Afok Street. Now that's actually very near. Okay, this is very near. It's here. Okay, somewhere around here. The map and the price ranges. A three-bedroom goes up to be about 850,000 to 1.4 million ringgit, and per square feet is about max about 1,300 ringgit. So you can see that prices are going up rapidly. Okay, prices are going up rapidly, and this is something quite interesting. Take note. I need to say again. I don't have any relationship with all these developers. Zero. Okay. I think the fact that all these are going up rapidly right now spells some opportunity there. So the other one is XIM CIQ Condo, blah blah blah, 600 meters from from the CIQ and 400 meters from Bukit Changa Station. Okay, so estimated to cut travel time to Singapore to under 5 minutes. Okay, linked to JB Central, blah blah blah. Very nice location. Okay, nice condominium is just here. Look at the condo is really just all around here. Per square foot basis, 1,000 dollars ringgit per square feet. Okay, and it is quite a nice location as well. And this one is Gen Rise. Okay, 6 minute drive from Bukit Changa Station. So this is a drive, not as near, but it's still very near. Okay, if you take a look here, it's on the right side. Okay, of the customs, and the price is 1,000 ringgit per square feet as well. Okay, they got six bathers, 6 bathers, and you can see it's actually quite nice. Huh? And then there's so many. Oasis is near here, and then it's pretty near the station. Sorry, pretty near the station as well. Walking distance from Bukit Changa Station. Walking distance. Walking distance. Okay, look at how beautiful the condo is. They really make it very nice. Okay, 1,000 over ringgit per square feet. You can see, right, prices are shooting up to the roof, shooting up to the roof and going up some more. Look at this, man. One, I really think that this is a very nice experience. I've been to KL where there's a rooftop swimming pool before. I've never been to the one at Marina Bay Sands, but it's a pretty amazing thing. Let's hope that there's no earthquake in JB. Then you don't see the Thailand experience where the water have to spill out. But again, this is within walking distance from a CIQ. Very good. Okay. No, I don't. Let me say again, Shiny Star, you were very rude just now to me. Let's just take note now. Okay, and you're still watching it. Just take note that please use a very nicer language. Okay, we are all working on this thing. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, back to this one. So very nice condo. The per square feet range. I don't know the per square feet range here, but the price here actually goes up to about 700,000 ringgit per square feet. Look at all the condo, very high end looking. The location is very good, insanely good, right? Okay. This one is called the Estaka. Okay, Estaka, and is actually also located quite near here as well. Okay, and all these all this is just amazing looking. Okay, 看了都心痒痒. So 1,000 ringgit per square feet. Okay, for the big ones, there's a duplex, so you can get those masonette like kind of thing. So very nice. So uh, so at this point of time, I just want to say this, that I've never been to any one of them before. I don't know the developers, and I don't know how nice they are. But to me, all this basically spells an amazing boom of a condo. And I think there's a lot of opportunity there for a lot of things. I didn't say opportunity to make money from investing one of them. Take note now very clearly. I am not, okay, advocating you buy at this point of time. I'm not discouraging, but I'm not advocating in this material. That's right, in these slides, okay? And next one. So let me outright say the risk first. How about that, okay? Outright say risk first. The reason why this thing is booming because the RTS link is coming up, is coming on the end of 2026. But however, there could be a delay, and the delay could then stall all the price as appreciation momentum. And if, as you can see, the amount of condominium launching is just insane amount of condo, which also means that there could be a oversupply situation. Okay, and we know that the Sing dollar is very powerful, and it could appreciate so much that it actually kind of offset, may even outweigh some of the appreciation of the property. And and for those people who want to invest in them to make money, I think it's a bit complex, because rental is poor, cross border sale has a lot of legal and capital gains tax and things like that. So I need to basically highlight it. Now there are Malaysian watching this. I think the risk is lower actually. uh, and I think there's a lot of opportunity for you guys in many of these places. About half the developments has already been snapped up already, and people are just buying like crazy. Okay. Now the question really is: should you invest in buying, okay, JB property? From Mr. Lu experience is this: you should only buy a JB property if you want to stay there for pleasure and leisure, or retirement, or holiday house. You do not, I don't discourage anybody to buy for investment sake. That means buying in the hope that you will make money. Throw that idea away. It may happen. It may happen. Don't say it won't happen. It may happen, but there are just too many complexities. So people like me, I buy a JB house, write it off, forget it, enjoy it, and it's wonderful living there. Wonderful living. Okay, wonderful living. And for those people who has got something against Malaysia being a place that is so dangerous, that is true. Versus Singapore, I think any place in the world, with the exception of maybe Japan, and I'm trying to think of which country is safer than Singapore, or as safe as Singapore. Huh? Bhutan. Yeah, Bhutan. That's a good one. Maybe Bhutan and Japan will be as safe as Singapore. Okay, and to some extent, maybe Korea also not bad lah. Korea, yeah, almost. You look at America right now, right? There are riots all over the streets right now. I'm right now in Europe. No, Europe is such a dangerous place. 10 times worse than JB. So, so, but however, Switzerland, even Lugano in Switzerland is not so safe anymore. So, however, I think it is a wonderful opportunity to have what we call Singapore plus one, right? For a lot of us, we work so hard, right? You stay in HCB, stay in a pigeon house and things like that. Why don't you consider a Singapore plus one kind of living, right? So for those people who want to retire, you could consider a Singapore plus one kind of life. I'm basically having that right now. I I would just say that it is a wonderful life that we have. Wonderful. Take note, I don't make money telling you this Singapore plus one. I'm sharing with you this experience because the Singapore plus one lifestyle that I'm living right now has tremendous joy, tremendous joy. Okay, tremendous joy. And I came to realize that you don't need a landed house to have tremendous joy. Just having a house here, able to enjoy the wonderful life in JB, and then you straddle both sides. It's a wonderful joy. And I can elaborate on that if anybody wants me. Anyone tells you they look at Ong Yi Kang, yes, many people tell me that. But when I took a picture with Minister Ong side by side, I don't look like him. Yeah. Okay, so there are risks involved, and I highlight already. Okay, the the key thing is that that it is really something that will expand your opportunities in Malaysia. Okay, and you should consider that as the Singapore plus one strategy. Okay, for Malaysian who are watching my channel, I think there will be a big migration of people with the established or RTS link towards the Causeway area. Okay, and the more traffic jam, the more congestion, the more all these things happen, the more you want to be located right beside the RTS station. So actually, I think that's a great idea. Now, for me, I like to be I my landed house got relatives staying nearby and things like that. So I move a bit further to Austin Heights. But the rest of people, you might consider thinking of some of these things. Okay. Now, who should be more cautious? Those people that are in Malaysia where you are trying to buy these to try to raise to make sure you don't lose out. I think that's a very dangerous thing because there could be oversupply situation. You lose money out of it, and a lot of people want to flip property. In trying to flip property, there are rules in Malaysia that tax you heavily when you try to flip, and so on. So I would suggest that you think about it this way, that you want to be a bit more broadening your mindset than to think of this as making money just from property gains, right? You cannot bring the Singapore mindset to Malaysia. Let me talk about the RTS link right now. Okay, the RTS link right now is more than 50% completed, and every time I pass by, I just see more and more being built. And if you go to JB Central Station there and take a look, at the development, it's just being built rapidly and things like that. But however, okay, um, in the beginning, I think you won't be able to carry 10,000 people per hour. I think you'll be a bit less. So you give it time. But this thing is going to be a game changer. Okay, uh, in the uh, in the early year estimates is estimated to bring a daily number about 40,000. Okay, traffic. This is certainly below the maximum. I think they want to build up the traffic gradually, and not to overstress the system. Okay, and there's a longer potential for maybe 200 over 1,000 travelers across the causeway on a daily basis, and I think that's amazing. So this will basically ease the traffic situation that we have. It's going to change the landscape. It's going to be like Hong Kong and Shenzhen. It's going to be like Milan and Lugano. It's going to be like Malmo area in Sweden with Copenhagen in Denmark. It's going to be like San Diego in US versus Mexico as well. It's just insane amount of opportunity there. So clearly, this one will spur a lot of opportunities, not just on real estate but also on industrial growth as well. And right now, the Malaysian government and Singapore government has rolled out a special economic zone, and this will basically give a lot of opportunities for businesses to grow elsewhere. Labor market and all this are potentially come in a big and wonderful way. Continue to give a like, please, ladies and gentlemen. And I think there will be a lot of business opportunity that will come out, and I'll give you some examples. And there'll be so much integration. A lot of us will find that retirees will go there and have an enjoyable life. The healthcare standard there is actually quite good. I've been to a healthcare clinics there. Right now, I got some bone issue. I kind of sick of the Singapore clinics that charges me a bomb. I'm going to go there for my specialist treatment, and the people there, the doctors there in my opinion, unless I want to go for operation, the rest of it I think is okay. Okay, so what are opportunities for Singapore buyers of those properties? Is that number one, the price of the property there are amazingly cheap, amazingly cheap, even at 1,000 over dollars per square. Sorry, 1,000 over ringgit per square feet is still very cheap compared to Singapore. And my one actually I never work out my per square feet. Mine is already quite expensive. Mine is in Austin Heights. I stay in landed and I enjoy it. Doesn't mean that the rest of y'all need to follow me. Uh, I think rental wise is going to change because Singapore rental is just insanely expensive. So there are a lot of Malaysian workers now going to stay at the causeway and move over. But however, don't expect yourself to have good rental. I think it's decent rental. Okay. And I may try to. I've never asked you if Ryan, you're watching this. Let's have a discussion of this one of these days in my channel. He's an expert in it, but I don't think that the rental will be a great return, but I think it'll be a decent return. I think there'll be huge capital appreciation opportunity because I can really see that. But however, for Singaporeans, the the appreciation of Sing dollar and the capital gains tax is just a big turn off. Okay. Yep. Now, let me tell you right now where some of the opportunities are, shall we? Okay. Now, I think most of us who are entrepreneurs, especially, you gotta start to think of some of these opportunities. I think there'll be a lot of Singaporeans who buy these places looking for a trustworthy property management company, for example, collecting rent, repairs, and tenant, even cleaners. Recently, I've been trying to look for a cleaner for my house because my old auntie, I think, retiring or something like that. These are so all these opportunities, right? Co-living spaces, okay, co-living spaces, co-working spaces. All these are great opportunity. Legal advisory, finance and bridging. All these are huge opportunities. F&B and cafe for some of you who are keen to start your F&B dream. I don't know why Singaporeans really love to start a cafe or a restaurant or things like that. In Singapore, you start one, you die. But in Malaysia, because the cost and the labor is so low, that I think there's opportunity there, right? For you to straddle between the two countries, I think it's fine. Retail in Singapore can die, but retail in JB is a different world altogether. Okay, so those people in the retail, lifestyle business whatsoever, you might want to think of a different world there. Okay, and for those in healthcare businesses, think of a plus one option, right? You can always think of a plus one. You have already established a brand in Singapore, then extend the brand to Malaysia. Okay, education. If you are a tuition teacher, a school teacher whatsoever, but there's a lot of students or families that are setting up home in JB. They want to have Singapore standard education. There's an opportunity there as well. Okay, so I think there's a lot of things there. You got to broaden your mind to look at some of this opportunity. Okay, so I think that this will certainly impact negatively on Singapore businesses in a mega big way, especially in Woodlands. But it will increase a lot of opportunities for us. If we are willing to stretch our horizon a bit bigger. Okay, so let me now switch back to this. Okay, so it's back to my face. All right. Okay, so let's also discuss some of the things. Now, a lot of you said you need MM2H, that kind of thing, blah 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 blah. Those are visa. I would like to show you this very amazing thing. I wouldn't show you. Okay. Oh man, I'm trying to get my this thing out. Okay, I'm gonna. I got it. I got it. Okay. So okay, can you see this? This is what I call APEC cut. APEC cut. It's amazing cut. APEC cut. Does everybody know what's an APEC cut? With this, I think I can go in 30 days, 60 days. I can't remember what's the undisturbed. Yeah. Now, oh yes, business. Sorry, Lulu, and my hair must be very untidy. So sorry. Okay. So someone. Yes, I got more hair now. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. How to apply APEC cut now? Unfortunately, you need to get a letter from your company and say that you travel a lot. Okay. And then you just apply with Singapore immigration. Yeah, 30 days times 6 times for APEC. Yeah. Okay. No, no, no. So just make sure your company is supportive and just y- your HR need to sign off on this one. Yeah, HR need to sign on this one. And then for my case, of course, I use my own company. That's easy. Yeah, with this card, you can stay in Malaysia for almost almost as undisturbed as possible. Okay. Yeah. Now, in the worst case, you register one company lah. You just register one company and use your company to apply for it. That's so easy. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so 60 days entry into Malaysia. I won't even be there for 6 days, let alone 60 days. Because most of us travel in now, right? Yeah. Okay. Yes, you can open a company and apply. Yes, it's so much easier. So, okay, can I have a digression? Whenever I don't ask for thumbs up, nobody give thumbs up. As a result, a lot of people miss out on those videos. And those people then come back and ask me, Mr. Lu, why don't I receive a notification? Then I say, because the rest of people don't give a thumbs up. That's why you don't get a notification. So can you understand why I'm always in non-stop asking for this? Not for me, it's for other people. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, please continue to give a thumbs up. Okay. How long does the APEC card last? That's a good question. I actually don't know. Um, okay. B, can you check expiry when? Yeah. Thank you. Let me check. October 2029. Wow, that's a long way to go, man. I can always apply again. Okay. Yes. So October 2029 from now is easily 4 5 years. Okay. So that's a lot. Yeah, 5 years for APEC. Yeah, so I think it's a wonderful thing. So this is an idea that I want to give you guys. So just get an APEC card. You know, you can go in undisturbed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it yeah. So this APEC card also give you a privileged entry into. Okay, I haven't been to many countries using this card, but to Korea, I travel the diplomatic line. You know, diplomatic line. No kidding. I just those diplomats. You know, they use that line when there's a long queue. I just walk through. Yeah. So it's actually it's actually a very nice very nice option. So with that, you know, very easy, just go through, easy man, easy, undisturbed, don't even need mm2h. Someone from a 1865 taught me this. Okay, thanks to the person, I can't remember the person. Okay, so right now, let me say this categorically, that I think a lot of business opportunities are arising, a lot of career opportunities are rising because of this Singapore plus one strategy. Yeah. Okay. Can you open a business at JB? Yes, you can. But you have got to register a company with Malaysian directors, at least one Malaysian director. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that there is a wonderful option. And yeah, let me answer some question. Where to apply for APEC card? Uh, you have to apply using a Singapore company. Okay. You just apply with ICA. Yeah. Yeah. ICA. If you are working in Singapore, why would you need to stay in Malaysia for more than 30 days? No, I don't. But if you go in and out, in and out, in and out a lot, now the custom may disturb you. No. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's something, right? So I think it's something that everybody needs to be cognizant of. So a lot of y'all are thinking of buying a condo for investment. I would say I don't like the idea. Buy a condo for enjoyment, I think it's great. I know of people who buy a condo or house in Malaysia, rent out their Singapore HCB, and that more than pays. But you can start with renting first. You can start renting first. Okay, you can start renting first. Yeah. So I think it's actually a wonderful option as well. Okay. Come, let's ask some questions, shall we? Okay. Let's have some Q&A, and then I gotta go. No, I think Singaporeans minimum bar for a minimum bar for condo is 500,000. Okay. For landed house was 1 million. I think a condo is 500,000. Can someone verify that? Okay. Is it advisable to buy electric car in Malaysia? It's very popular right now. It's very popular right now. Okay. Rental JB is not expensive. Okay, I actually think it's good to start with rental first. Start with rental first, then you go over to then you go over to buying. Okay, that's a good question. Why does it seem like government is letting all the money flow to JB? When I see RTS opens, many Singapore businesses will suffer. Okay, this is called, let's think about it this way, okay? It's the same, the way you are asking a question is exactly what Donald Trump is thinking, right? Do you want to be protectionistic to your industry, or do you want to let your people have a lower cost of living, right? So one side is thinking about the businesses, one side thinking about the consumer. Okay, so I think the truth of matter is that our cost of living is way too high, and therefore we need to be less protectionistic. Okay, imagine right now, you tell everybody cannot go over to Malaysia and shop. You can only come back. You can only buy 100 ringgits, ringgit of things. Okay, or every time you go over there, you are only allowed to bring, whatever. You can only spend that X amount of dollars. There'll be an uproar, man. Yeah, uproar. Right. So yeah. And I think it's actually better for Singaporeans if you have a chance to, if you have a chance to, if you have a chance to spend money and stretch your dollar, right? Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. My friend bought a house in JB for investment before COVID, lost a lot how money selling. Yes, that's why I tell you there's no reason why you should buy a house for investment. KL does not make sense, too expensive. No, I think KL doesn't make sense, too far away. JB, just take a bus, take a train, and take a car ride across. From my house to my Austin house is only 35 minutes. Yeah, 35 minutes without jam. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Uh, is it worthwhile considering condo outside the RTS area? That's a good question. In my humble opinion, as central as possible is the best. As central as possible, best. So for condo, I think as central as possible. For landed, I think you want to be a bit further away. Okay. Condo as central within walking distance is even better. And you want to make sure your house is as high as possible, not too low, then it'll be very noisy. As high as possible, the air is better. But if you take the Princess Cove, the one that's near the causeway, well, the air there can be very bad. Okay. What's the payment for Malaysian condo like? You mean maintenance? I don't know maintenance, but I do know that my landed one is 150 ringgit, 150 ringgit a month. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's really a wonderful opportunity. Can take a loan from Malaysia bank, but you must have a job in Singapore. Yes. Uh, Johorian consumers don't like Singaporeans to come over. Local consumer have to pay more. So depend on which perspective looking at. Okay. So think about it this way. Okay. The Johorians can either ride on this opportunity with so much Singaporeans coming over, set up businesses, do work in areas that can take advantage of this, or you miss out opportunity and get it. You can't change the tide of the world. Okay. Uh, will have squatters in the house a potential issue? No lah. Those are squatters thing. It's like a time of the past. You think Malaysians so poor? You think Malaysians so poor? I already told you, I walk around my house. Walk around my house for you guys to see, right? All my neighbors are richer than me. ALL. They have bigger cars. Many of them got 3, 4, 5 cars. I got one Laopok car, going to be scrapped. And you think my house look very nice, right? And then my other neighbors all they're all like palaces. You think Malaysians so poor? You think Malaysians so poor? Malaysians are very rich, man. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Stages of payment, I'm not so sure for condo. That you can find out. I can find out for you if you guys are interested. Hey, by the way, are you guys are interested if I were to visit some of these condo for you guys? I'm happy to do it now. Okay. Yeah. I'll set up a poll and ask you guys. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay. Uh, okay. Do you want me to do a condo tour? To do condo tours for you. Okay. Do condo tours for you. Yes, no. All right. Let me know. Okay. Let me know. Yeah. And if it's no, then don't waste my time. Yeah. To do condo tours. Okay. How is Malaysian so rich? You know, have you watched me walking around I've done 2 or 3 of these night walks at my house. I've shown you guys already, right? You all missed it, is it? Oh, my neighbors are damn rich, okay. Yeah. Okay. So can you check which development walking distance? I also don't know. I also have to go and find. Okay. Can visit Quayside JBCC. Looks very nice. Well, yeah, yeah. Can I buy a condo with 100K? I think a bit tough. I think a bit tough. Yeah, I think you need more. Yeah, I need more. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay. You need more. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, okay. I can see that 80 over percent of you are keen. Okay. Vote later. 900 of you, only 164 vote. Very difficult to ask you all to press some button. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah. Yes, the Malaysians are very smart. So what they do is that they will work in Singapore, earn the Sing dollar, earn the high salary, and then go to Singapore and come to Malaysia and live like a king. Why can't we do the same thing, right? Do you know that now I go to Malaysia, I spend money, I don't even look at the price. I don't look at the price, man. Yeah, I go to restaurant, I don't look at the price. Back in Singapore, I buy one zi cha, one zi cha, one coffee shop or whatsoever. I ask the price. I check very clearly. Malaysia, I don't even look at the price. Yeah. Okay. RNF is very expensive. Very, very expensive. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Uh, don't think of okay. So the about 80% would like me to do a condo tour. I'm happy to do it. Okay. But in Singapore, where I'll do it for you guys. Okay. Thank you for the tour. For the poll. Young people buy BTO now. Sucker for it. No lah. PR cannot buy. PR cannot buy a BTO lah. Okay. PR cannot buy BTO, and to be a new citizen is very tough. Aloysius. Uh, Malaysian own many cars each of them. Yeah, exactly. Malaysian are very, very rich. Okay. Mr. Lu, least priority visits condo, more for more priority for investment. I'll go there and take a look. Maybe my mindset is a bit narrow. Okay. Uh, Foreigners can buy below 1 million, but when you sell must be 1 million. Oh, is it? I can depend. Okay, I'm just trying to look. Donald Trump posted on trade deal with China. Oh, what did he say? Okay. What did he say? I suppose he said something positive. Luke, can you give me the what did he say? Okay, most Singaporeans can buy condo with cash. Don't take loan. Exactly. It's so compared to Singapore, it's so cheap. They just that's it. Will you tend to spend more in Malaysia and you probably eat more quality but cheaper? Yes, I definitely eat better food. I still spend lesser than Singapore. I still spend lesser. No, the one thing and one thing is that when I go to Malaysia, okay, I will also buy grocery back. Yeah, and then the cost of living now dropped phenomenally. Okay, no, I'm not buying a condo, right? The different tiers around the buy. Okay, I work with many PR companies. PR, no, PR cannot apply BTO. PR cannot apply BTO lah. Okay, yeah, you give me one, I will escalate it to the minister. Okay, yeah. No, okay. Let me put it away. Okay, unless unless I don't know this PR married is Singaporean. That's a different thing. Okay, Malaysian can buy property without down payment, and that's one incident opportunity. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes. One condo sales girl there tell me JB developer can apply to JB government for lower price entry for foreigners. Okay, but a developer must apply. Okay, I don't know about that. Okay. US 55 tariff and get rare earth. China 10%. What do you mean by that? Okay. Okay. B, can you help me check? Just Google for the latest news on Donald Trump on the trade deal. Yeah. Okay. That one is a big news. Okay. Our net foreigners can buy for 600,000. Yes. Okay. Above 500,000, I think. You pull up. Okay, let me take a look at what's the latest news. Uh, okay, sorry guys, past 1 hour. No, I don't see any news yet coming out. I don't see any news yet coming out. Okay, yep. Um, Over the long term, do you think the gains from investment in U.S. asset will be offset by depreciation? I think there'll be some partial offset for sure. Completely outweigh, I don't think so. Okay. Yes. Yep. Okay. Can someone please copy and paste what did he say on Truth Social inside? Yeah. What did he say so that I can update because I can't do it right now on Truth Social. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I think we should start thinking of a Singapore plus one strategy. Singapore plus one strategy. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know what the hell do you mean by what does he mean by our deal with China is done subject to final approval with President Xi and me. Trump said US is getting a total of 55% tariff and China is getting 10. What does he mean by that? I don't know. I don't know what's 55% tariff. I thought you mean China actually agreed to allow the tariff to be 55%. That will be very special. I don't know. Okay. I think some condo around Medina area can buy for 100,000, but it's 9 years or 6 years. In Malaysia, don't bother buy anything other than freehold. Let me say again. In Malaysia, don't bother buy anything less than freehold. Yeah, everywhere is freehold. Don't bother. Okay. Uh, Plan B in Malaysia best, better quality of life. I agree. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Medini, Singapore chendol doesn't taste good. That's true. Okay. Medini, they're gonna convert their leasehold to freehold. Okay, I don't know about that. So let me say again. I think that it is important in Malaysia to buy freehold. Don't bother buying leasehold. You know why not? Because next time when you sell, the if 90% of all properties are freehold, then yours is the only leasehold. What do you think I get? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Iwan. Okay. So I have no idea what does he mean. Let's wait and see what does he mean by 55% tariff, China getting 10. Huh? Yep, I got it already. Thank you. Okay. Yep. Uh, so 55% tariff on China US inflation. Okay. Where do you go for grocery shopping? Jaya Grocer. Okay. Minimum 500,000 ringgit to buy condo. Yes. Yeah. I remember it was 500,000, but maybe it have changed. Yeah. Landed property 1 million. And by the way, most landed property that Singaporeans are interested in are over 1 million ringgit. Most 90%. Okay. They're not cheap anymore. And mind you, Malaysians are very rich. Okay. All right. Okay. So uh okay, any other questions? Any other questions? So I think it's important for me to share everybody a huge amount of condo, huge amount of condo. Like, I don't know, 10 over developments coming up. I think it's very interesting. Go there and take a look. Okay. Yeah, I think I see a lot of opportunities when this condo all come up. Okay. Mm, Johorians hate Singaporeans for incurring the cost of living, but they love their revenue. Yeah, they love the revenue from Singaporeans and they hate the cost. They gotta come to they gotta come to a landing where whether they love or hate us. Okay. Yeah. Uh, yes. Okay. All right. Don't forget currency exchange rate. Yeah. Yeah. So I think final conclusion. Final conclusion. Number one is you want to buy a Malaysia house, buy it for pleasure. Buy it for a Singapore plus one strategy for yourself. Don't think of buying it for investment, for having capital gains and things like that. Okay, that's the wrong thinking. Second thing is there's a lot of opportunities with this huge amount of condominiums that are being built, and there will be a huge amount of Singaporeans going in like a tsunami for sure. What is some of opportunities you want to capture? All right, broaden, broaden your mind. Okay, uh, is it safe staying in JB for retirement? Which area is better? Can I ask everybody who have gone to Malaysia? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a poll. Do a poll. Do a poll. You give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, is JB safe for you? Okay, I'm gonna ask this question now. Only okay. This question I'm gonna ask: is JB safe for you? Only those people who have gone to JB answer this question. At least in the last 2 years. Okay. Yeah. If you haven't been there, don't answer this question because you don't know, ma. Okay. Yeah. Let's go, shall we? All right. Let's go. Everybody, please answer this question. Is JB safe for you? For you, only those people who have been to JB answer this question. Those people who have not been to JB don't answer this question. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I go there almost weekly. Don't have any issue. Yeah. Okay. Malacca chendol even worse. Oh, is it? I don't know. Yeah. I super love the chendol. I don't know, you saw one of my videos. I ate a chendol. Okay. Yep. I think renting JB is a wonderful idea. It's a wonderful idea. Yes, safe. I'm a female living there. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is quite funny. Chung Zilong said, I stayed there for 3 months in RNF, and the RNF security is too annoyingly strict but good. See? Yeah. Okay. So someone said that, depends where you go. Okay. I think in Singapore also depend where you go. Some places you also don't want to go in Singapore. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, your car window got smashed. Okay, my car window got smashed in US. Yeah, the worst part is my car got nothing to steal. Mm, okay, yeah. Which part of Austin Heights do you stay? I stay in Austin Heights. The condo is called, the landed house complex is called Austin Heights. Yeah, I live in Garden Gated. It's no problem. Condo or Garden Gated, I think is fine. Okay. So anyway, if you can see, 200 of you have voted. About 80% say JB is safe. So the stat speaks for itself. Okay, the stat speaks for itself. Okay, the stat speaks for itself. Okay, your car window got smashed in Perth. So car window kena smash is not just in Malaysia lah. In other places all have. Okay, yeah. All right, good. Okay. Yes, of course you need a car. No, 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 no. But nowadays you can take Grab. Grab is actually quite 方便 in Malaysia as well. Okay, my children all don't drive. They all take Grab inside. Okay. Okay. Oh, you'll be surprised, huh? You'll be surprised. Some of the how do you transfer money to pay for your house? There's so many money transfer companies that can do it, right? Official one. Well, I want to tell you this. This last thing is don't think that those sleazy places are dangerous. Those sleazy places got a lot of security, that make the place, because those places are run by syndicates that want to make sure that place is safe so that people come and visit. So it turned out that when there's sleazy places, it's actually quite safe. That's something I also discovered myself. Yeah. Okay, so in Austin High areas, there are a few nightclubs here and there. I like to walk in those areas, very safe. No risk at all. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Okay, so 79% of you find it very safe. That's great. Okay, so food for thought now. Food for thought. Okay, food for thought. Yeah, food for thought. Okay. So let me say again, I am now a frequent resident of Malaysia. I share with you my experience. Ever since I buy the house, it's one of the best decisions I ever have. Wonderful, wonderful life changing. Right, B, what about yours? Life changing? Great. Yeah, my wife says it's great. So, huh? Okay, one soundbite from you.
Uh, yes, JB is actually a very nice place. Okay, the very very nice food, everything affordable. Yeah, I'll get my family to go there more often.
Yeah. Okay, that's my wife just sitting across the table. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. And I want to get an update of this new rule, this new thing. I also don't know what is the new thing. Okay. Thank you guys. I think guys. I'll see you guys. Okay. I gotta go to my premium mall work already. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.